Stop scrolling, chosen one. The universe guided you here for a reason. This isn't a coincidence. It's divine timing. Someone's energy has been tugging at your spirit, whispering your name in silence. They thought they could walk away. They convinced themselves they'd heal if they buried your memory deep enough. But destiny has a strange way of looping back, doesn't it? The threads of your connection refuse to break. Heaven brought you here because the truth must surface. They tried to move on, but their soul simply couldn't. No matter how far they drifted, their energy kept circling back to you. They tried distractions, new faces, different cities, yet none could silence the vibration of your name echoing through their heart. It's not attachment, beloved soul. It's resonance. A frequency only two souls that have once merged in higher realms can feel. When you pulled your energy back, the silence grew unbearable for them. They felt the absence of your aura, like oxygen leaving a room. They've realized now that what you shared wasn't ordinary. It was divinely orchestrated. The kind of bond that angels document in sacred books. They resisted the pull, but the universe kept whispering, "You cannot unlove what your soul remembers." Before this lifetime, you both signed an agreement in the ethereal planes to meet, to awaken, to teach each other love's truest form. That's why, the first time they looked into your eyes, a forgotten memory reactivated. A flicker of recognition, like a dream they once had centuries ago. Every conversation, every silence between you carried a sense of déjà vu. When you parted, they tried to dismiss it as coincidence. But when they close their eyes now, they see flashes, moments that never happened in this life, but belong to another timeline. Their higher self remembers you walking beside them under different skies, in different bodies, promising reunion after separation. That's why their heart refuses to let go. It's not delusion, chosen one. It's remembrance. Their soul knows that your chapter was written in starlight, not ink. And light never fades. You, beloved, carry something the physical world cannot replicate. Divine patience wrapped in compassion. You love in frequencies, not in words. You heal without trying. You listen in silence, yet answer in energy. That is what their soul aches for. They've met kind faces, but none felt like home. Because your energy doesn't just comfort, it transforms. You awaken people from numbness. You remind them what being seen truly feels like. Others were drawn to their beauty, but you were drawn to their essence. And that sacred exchange left an imprint. Now, no matter how many arms they fall into, nothing compares to the sanctuary your spirit provided. You were not just love, you were light. They could rest inside. The universe has been sending you confirmations, chosen one. Notice these 5 signs if this message is yours. You've been dreaming of them, sometimes crying, sometimes silent, but always near. Songs about coming back or can't forget follow you everywhere, as if the radio is reading your story. You randomly feel warmth in your chest when their name crosses your mind, even after months of silence. Their initials or birth date appear in strange places, receipts, clocks, messages, like cosmic reminders. You feel waves of sadness for no reason, then sudden calm, because their emotions are syncing with yours again. These aren't coincidences. These are divine nudges from the universe saying, the connection is still alive. Energy doesn't vanish. It transforms and returns. So when you sense their presence again, don't doubt it. You're simply feeling the echo of a soul that's realizing it can't escape your frequency. They told themselves they were done. They forced smiles, filled calendars, and surrounded themselves with noise so silence wouldn't speak your name. But every face they turned to blurred into yours. Every laughter felt borrowed. Nights became the hardest when the world went quiet and memories began to breathe again. They scrolled through old photos they swore they'd deleted, reading your old words like prayers. They tried to build new stories, but the foundations cracked under the weight of what was real. They didn't understand it then, but now they know. You were never just a person. You were their mirror, their teacher, their unfinished destiny. Every attempt to replace you only deepened the void. They didn't fail because they didn't try. They failed because the universe never approved their disconnection. Deep inside, they still whisper your name in moments of exhaustion. They replay what they could have said differently, what they should have held on to instead of letting pride speak. They scroll through your energy online, photos, songs, quotes, and their heart stirs. They wonder if you still feel them. They act unbothered, but their aura tells another story. Their higher self stands beside them, pleading for surrender. Admit it, you still love them. They desire to heal, to confess, to stand before you without fear. But ego and fear built walls too high to climb. Yet even those walls tremble each night when your soul calls theirs. The truth is, they never truly moved on, because your energy imprinted on them like sacred ink. You are their lesson, their ache, their compass back to authenticity. The soul cannot lie, and theirs whispers only your name. Repeat this daily, divine soul. If our souls are still bound by sacred promise, may clarity awaken within their heart. Let the illusions fade, the pride dissolve, and the truth rise like dawn. I release all resistance and open my path to divine reunion. Say this for 3 mornings, with your right hand on your heart and your eyes closed. Visualize golden threads of light, reconnecting where distance tried to sever them. Feel peace, not waiting energy, but readiness. The moment you do, the vibration of reunion begins aligning in unseen realms. Because the universe always honors what is pure, not what is perfect. In the next 7 days, divine confirmations will ripple through your timeline. You may dream of them, speaking unfinished words. It's their higher self reaching out. You might hear a random phrase or lyric about returning that sends chills through your spine. Or you'll feel sudden calm, as if someone finally stopped resisting your energy. These are not coincidences. They're cosmic signals. When this begins, you'll notice emotional lightness, as though a silent burden has lifted. It's their heart awakening. It's their spirit realizing that love doesn't fade. It evolves, transforms, and circles back to truth. Remember, when souls are bound by divine contracts, distance becomes illusion. And this illusion is beginning to crack open now. Beloved chosen one, never mistake your depth for weakness. The reason they cannot move on is because your love was rare in a shallow world. You showed them what spiritual intimacy feels like, and that memory haunts them in beauty and ache. You are not waiting, you are glowing. And your light is calling back every soul that once lost its way to ego. The universe is aligning hearts that are ready to heal. Comment this below as your affirmation. I am open to divine reunion. Say it and feel the ripple of destiny answering you. Because no matter how far they've gone, no matter who they've tried to love, your soul remains their true north, the home their spirit keeps finding its way back to. The story isn't ending, beloved. It's awakening.